Hi, welcome to the new Distance Student Orientation for Missouri S&T Distance Graduate Students. My name is Clarice Reyes, and I'll be doing your presentation today. Here's a brief overview of the topics that we will be covering. So here we're going to talk about navigating our website, distance.mst.edu, and this is the Student Resources website. Here you can find access and links to all of the resources that are available to you, even as a distance student. Make sure to bookmark this page and this site right here. Student resources are just a click away. Up here, you can see the distance navigation bar. There you can find information on tuition, the different distance programs, admissions information, and distance policies, which will be under the About drop-down menu. Next, we're going to talk about the Joe's Student Center. So this is going to be one of the most important websites that you'll need to access. This takes you to your student center. So over here, as you can see, it says your username is the first part of your S&T email address. If you don't know your Joe's username, you can find this information by logging into your application status page. And you can go to this website here. Down here, to find out the information on setting up your official S&T Joe's account, you can just go to the website linked here for instructions. And if you find that you're having trouble logging in, maybe you forgot your username or password, or you're just not able to get connected, you can contact the IT help desk at it.mst.edu. And over here, you can find the joes.mst.edu website. So the first thing you'll notice when you log into the Joe Student Center is that you don't see very much through the main menu. The first thing you'll need to do is agree to the Ume Consent, and then you'll be able to do business with the university after that. So once you've done that, you'll be able to have more choices. And then you'll need to probably opt out of emergency mass notification. Because if you're not in the Raleigh area, you're not going to want to get a phone call or text in the middle of the night about any of the alerts or emergencies that happen here locally. If I do recommend maybe leaving your email address just in case there's anything weather related that would close the school down. So to get to your student center, there's a couple of different ways. You can either go through the main menu, or you can go through the home screen. And as you can see here, it says Student Center, and you just click on that and it will take you straight there. So once you're in your Joe Student Center, there'll be the academics section, finances, and personal information. Academics allows you to view your schedule, add classes, drop classes, or view grades. You can also search for classes. And down here, you can look at your finances. Please make sure to go in and set up your TouchNet profile, and then you'll be able to view your bill. One thing to remember is that once you've been billed and you see that bill, even if you make a payment, you will not have an update to your TouchNet until the next billing cycle. If you have any questions, if you want to make sure your bill's been paid, you can always contact us or the cashier's office and we can check for you. So up here is the information on holds. If you have advising holds, grad action holds, or anything like that, click on details and it will take you to find out more information. And I have a screen to show you that in just a moment. Down here are the enrollment dates. Once you are going to start on your second semester and so on, you can find the date and time that you're allowed to enroll yourself in Joe's after advising week. And then below that is the program advisor information, where you can find their phone number. Please don't mind my clock. Okay, here is the information for the holds. So as you can see, the box on the right says advising hold. So what I did was I clicked on where it says advising under the item list, and then it brings up the details here. So basically just says, you must meet with your advisor, and then they will remove your advising hold. So if you click on grad actions hold, that will take you to the information and will give you contact info and tell you what you need to do, whether you're missing a Form 1 or a transcript, things like that. Here is another important account that you need to make sure you have set up. So your student email is very important. You want to check it at least once a week because this is where the instructors will reach out to you. This is where you will get information from the school, from cashiers, things like that. So please make sure to set it up. And then, even if you're not one to really want to check other email addresses, check this one once a week and make sure you find out about the multi-factor authentication. And there's also information on mobile device setups and setting up Microsoft 365 if you don't have that set up already. So now we talk about the schedule of classes. We provided the link for you to take you to the class schedules. These are usually posted for the next semester right before advising week. And the summer and fall ones will be posted around the same time. So basically what you're going to do once you go to the schedule of classes to select your semester, and it's usually, a nice little box like this. You click on that. Make sure you're clicking on the distance one if you see both distance and main schedules. Once you're there, for a shortcut, you can click on the department or subject, and it will take you straight to the list of classes. And that looks like this part down here, like for civil engineering. It shows the course, time, day, instructor, instruction mode, and campus. I know you probably have questions with the time, a day. Some of them will have actual dates and times. And that means that, yes, that class is being done live at that time. And if you want to attend live, then you can log in to Zoom and attend at that time. Most of them do not require you to be attending live as a distance person. So for your first semester, you'll need to speak with your department graduate coordinator or an academic advisor from the department because they have to lift the advising hold. You can also speak to their support staff. If you're not sure who your advisor is, please reach out to global@mst.edu and we will get that information for you. Once you've finished your first semester, then your future semesters, you'll need to reach out to the advisor during advising week and repeat steps 1 and 2. So for enrolling in class, if you can click here for the tutorial, and it's a YouTube video and it will take you step by step. Course information, here's the distance class schedule linked again. Make sure that the 5-digit class number and the section in JOES matches the course from the distance class schedule. Otherwise, you may end up enrolling yourself into an on-campus section instead. If you search in JOES for the class, make sure that the location says distance education. And make sure to register in JOES by the enrollment deadline to avoid a late registration fee. This is usually the day before the semester starts. So just a little more explanation of advising holds. An advising hold is automatically put on your account every semester. This is all students. And the advisor or their designated support staff are the only ones who can remove that once you've reached out and spoken to them. You can typically find your advisor's information when you log into JOES, into the Student Center. I kind of showed you that earlier. If it's not there, as I mentioned, just give us a call or email us and we will look for that for you. Now, Advising week is typically towards the end of the spring and fall semesters. This will apply to you once you've started your first semester. Some of the advisors will reach out to schedule, and some you will need to reach out and schedule some time with them to discuss the courses for your semester. And just make sure that you're courteous of their time because they set this time aside for you. So to keep track of important dates and deadlines, you can find them each semester. We've got two different links here. One is on the distance website and one is the registrar's calendars page. They both have access to the PDFs where you can print them out and put them on your refrigerator or keep them in your folders. We also have a link to, oops, I'm sorry about that. A link to our Google Calendar where you can stay updated. So one of our important policies is the add drop policy. This applies once the semester has started. Before the semester, you are able to drop a class or add a class, and you can just do it through JOES without penalty. Now, after the semester has started, to add a course, make sure to contact the instructor for approval, and you will need a permission number in order to enroll in JOES. You can only add classes that way during the first 2 weeks. To drop a class, just log into JOES and drop the course. Make sure that you're checking drop deadlines and refund periods, however. So once the semester starts, you can't drop all of your classes through JOES because of the, dropping below the minimum number of credit hours. So that means, say if you have 2 classes and you just need to drop one, you can do it through JOES. If you want to drop both classes, or if you only have one class, then you will need to come over here and look at the directions on withdrawing from the semester or program. You will need to email your instructor and advisor, request approval to drop the course, and just provide a brief reason for that. And it's probably more convenient if when you're emailing both of them, you also CC global@mst.edu. And then that way when they respond, we have that. And I typically, pull in registrar's office and we start the process from there and help get you going. For additional distance policies, please make sure to visit the website here. One of the ways that you're going to access your class is Canvas. So here's our Canvas website. This kind of gives you an image of what your dashboard will look like. If you don't see your class in the dashboard, this image on the left, you click on the courses and then it will show all courses. So you click on all courses and then it should have a list of all of your courses. There on the left side of the class listing, there should be some stars. First check, is the star clicked or not clicked? And then look to the right and it'll say if the class is published or not. If the class is published but the star is not clicked, all you have to do is click on it and it'll show up on your dashboard. If it says it's not published, then that probably means that your instructor is still working on their Canvas course. Sometimes they do wait till the day before class. If it's okay for you to go ahead and reach out to your instructor, before then, and just tell them, you want to check and make sure, are they going to be publishing their Canvas course, so that you can get started. And if you need any help, you can visit the IT site and learn a little bit more about Canvas. For technical help, please make sure to contact the IT help desk. So some of the instructors will need virtual test proctoring. You can visit the Missouri Online Proctor Exam information. It may mention ProctorU. We are no longer utilizing that. So if you have questions, you can just go ahead and contact us and we can look into it for you. But the first thing you want to do is ask your instructor because they're the ones that determine how they administer their exams. Here is information on the IT help desk. We have the link here. That's a good link to bookmark also. You can visit or call well, I'm sorry, you can't visit, but you can call, do live chat or submit a ticket. As a distance student, I recommend starting with the live chat first, and they're available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Central Time. Um, Doing the live chat will automatically start a ticket for you. This is a quicker way to especially get some of the smaller, issues out of the way. Um, and That way you're not trying to call and get through and leaving a message or sending an email and having to wait. And then here's also some IT services and guides and technology support videos that you can take a look at and see if maybe your question can be answered there. Um, if when you're watching on Zoom, if you need any assistance, IT can also help you with that. And here's some of the information to contact if you need assistance during your Zoom class. As a minor, you have access to many of the resources at Missouri S&T. It doesn't matter that you're a distance student. There's the cashier's office, IT help desk, even the library. They will assist you with research. You can check out books online. There's the S&T store, career opportunities, employer relations. They will help you with resumes, help you with interviews and things like that. There's student financial assistance, apps anywhere, student disability services, and the Sanvelo mental health app. If you have questions about any of those, you can reach out to us and we can get some additional information for you. So virtual private networks, or VPN, is designed to allow you a secure connection to the internal computer network from any location. So you can connect to the S&T network over VPN and access your network drives and any of the other information you need. There's some tutorials and information here. You can even check your internet speed down here. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. There's our distance education information right here. And here's also the IT help desk contact information anytime you have any technical issues. So if you have any questions, we're going to go ahead and start the Q&A session here. And thank you very much for attending our new student orientation.